LaVar Ball and his sons, it seems like their project is falling apart now. Yeah, in Lithuania, the basketball club BC Vytautas, I think is the name of it, stated that both LiAngelo and LaMelo Ball are set to leave Lithuania next week, with 2 games remaining in the team season. And the father, LaVar Ball, confirmed this. He says, as I quote, "We are not going to waste our time no more." LaVar was quoted saying, I quote, "I just didn't get along with the coach," close quote. So now, LiAngelo Ball has declared for June's NBA draft, where he's not anticipated to be selected. Ball said that there's no chance that the youngest son, LaMelo, will return to Lithuania. Quote from Dad LaVar, "Coach ruined everything and he'll have to pay the price that LaMelo is not coming back." Bro, your son ain't all that. You making it sound like he an all-star and they gonna be missing 20 to 30 points from your son.
He's gonna pay. He's gonna pay.
Right. Like, I'm sure the coach like, okay, hold your breath on that one. But the Balls decamped from the Baltic Nation in January after LaVar pulled LiAngelo out of UCLA and LaMelo out of high school. LiAngelo averaged 12.6 points in 4 Lithuanian games, while 16-year-old LaMelo averaged 6, not 20, not 30, not even 10, 6.5 points in 8 games. Bruh, 2 cents, man. As we can tell, this project didn't work out. I'm going to go ahead and go first. I'm going to let you. You heard both sons, but you really heard LaMelo the most because he's a high schooler. Now, I know how the rules go because he played, if you know it's overseas, that's a professional game. You played a professional game. So your college career is shot. If I look at the rules, I believe your college career is shot because you played a professional game. You know what I'm saying? You played a professional season. So we already know LiAngelo can't go back to college. He's going into the draft. Cool, we got that. To say he won't be drafted, I don't. See, you know what hurt him? He might go in the later rounds, but the fact that you're a LaVar Ball son and you're going to bring some drama with you, teams are going to pass up on him just because of that. You're not that special of a player for teams to put up with your dad's BS. So that's what I say that's how I feel about that. That's why I see why they say that LiAngelo might not get drafted. Back to LaMelo. He would be a junior this year, I think, coming up. Now, I don't know if he could go back to high school, but we already know he can't go to college. He can't go to college on scholarship. Or he can't. I'm thinking I got to look at the rules. You can't go because you play professional already. So you can't go to college.
Go play ball.
Right. And I think there's 2 years left on his high school, whether the NBA changed that one and done rule and have you go straight to the pros, that might help him out. But right here, he don't have any choices. You know what I'm saying? What you got to say, bro?
Dad's an idiot.
He started off good. Then he did the stupid when he took his boys out.
I don't know. He did that. He called himself pushing a brand, which they wasn't a brand. You got one son that made it to the NBA. He's average, if best. Yeah, right. He okay. He managed to stay on the team for a season or whatever. Took one out of school who was okay, and one in high school who was and this is, I ain't never seen neither one of them play YouTube or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's about it. But they not all that. You know, now you took them overseas, ruined their college eligibility or whatever with this crap, because you had them overseas, but your goal was for them to play in the NBA. So why even take them overseas? That didn't, surely that backfired. Why? Because you said you didn't get along with the coach. What was the coach doing? Teaching them how to play, and not teaching the way you want them to be taught. Whatever. Should have left them over here in your backyard or at the Y, wherever you go hold your private lessons at or whatever.
Right.
So, it's I hate to see stuff like this. You look at the after school specials and all this where the parents, just downtrodden on the kids, and whether it's male or female, you got moms and dads doing the same thing. It's just terrible, and exhausting,
Right.
So I can't imagine how his sons feel. They don't do interviews and nothing, so I don't know. They might be good with it. But I done heard him more than I care to have heard him, and that's more than enough for me right now. But like you say, one averaging 12 points, the other averaging 6 points in a handful of games.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed to all been a waste of time, which we all thought that from the very beginning.
Right.
So now that just proved everyone what everybody was thinking anyways. So I don't know what is going to end up at. It's going to be interesting, though, just to see if his son get drafted or whatever. Like you said, who nobody want to put up with this father BS.
Right. Right.
The Lakers didn't, and everybody else saw what you did with them. So they like, oh, no, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll see.
You know what? Where all this started, where all this failed at, and I'm not judging anybody's parenting. When LiAngelo and them UCLA players went to China and stole the stuff, came back, Steve Alford, the head coach for UCLA, put him on suspension for it. I think it was indefinite suspension, but we knew it was going to be like half a season.
He should have ate it. He should have manned up.
Right.
And ate it. That's right. You're absolutely right. He should have manned up and hey, I went over there. I fucked up. I'm gonna stand here and take my punishment. If it means riding the bench, I just ride the bench. Now
see, that's where who do we blame for that? Because I hear what you're saying, but it might not have been LiAngelo. It might have been LaVar being upset. Now he should have been upset.
The dad, right?
Okay,
it was the father. Yeah.
Okay.
Because now you took him out. You took him out of school, ruined his eligibility for 14 games, which he ain't did shit. He might as well sat on the bench because everybody else knew what he could do here,
right,
or whatever, and then just play his final year,
right.
Right. But hey,
I mean, I could see. I'm not even gonna say I could see. Okay, he was a senior last year. Let's go ahead and go now because you ain't nothing gonna change. But you just walked through the door. You're a freshman. You couldn't sit. You could like you said. You couldn't sit your ass on the bench and serve your punishment for half a season. You still been in at UCLA. You still will have time to grow before you get to the NBA. You might moved up. Might have. I'm not saying he was all that, but you might have moved up to be in the NBA draft because your father's sitting here instead of being mad at LiAngelo for doing the stupid, you're mad at Steve Alford for punishing your son, which he should have done.
You should have done, right? You can't show special treatment to to him because you lose the team then.
Exactly.
You lose the team.
Right.
And he ain't right. And he ain't right. He ain't leading us to all them many victories where I'm going to choose him over the team.
Right. Hey, and my second thing is LaVar, when he made a statement that the coach ruined everything and he'll have to pay for the price, what did the coach ruin? He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Your son is averaging your oldest, not your oldest, LiAngelo averaging 12.6, LaMelo averaging 6.5. You got them playing with this ain't the AAU league. These are grown men overseas trying to do the same thing your son's trying to do. What you think was gonna happen? You can't show no favor. Like I said, I think, and we're gonna end this soon. I think LaVar he coached at AAU team, and I think he was still in that mentality that this is an AAU team. No, dude, this is number one, it's not your team. Number two, it is a professional team overseas, and you have no say-so what's going on.
Right.
If you want to blame anybody else, you could blame the Lakers, I guess you could say, because they let him get away with that stuff when he was talking all that crap about what's the coach? Luke Walton.
Luke Walton.
About his about I'm trying to get these boys' names. You got LiAngelo, LaMelo, Lonzo. Talking about Lonzo, you know what I'm saying? And you figure he could do that overseas, but LaMelo and LiAngelo are not Lonzo. And Lonzo ain't really all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like LaVar just had his heads over the skis. You just went too far, man. And it's backfiring on him right now. So I hate to see this because I thought he had a good thing going. Starting his own, got his own shoe out there, trying to change the dynamics of entrepreneurship and everything. But I just think he went a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? He turned out to be like the Kardashians.
Yeah.
So.